So former head of the EPA, Scott Pruitt, had resigned yesterday. And he did so under a cloud of ethics violations and scandals. Now, is he going to take ownership of any of those scandals? Well, let's see. Because recently, he had penned a letter to President Trump to announce his resignation. And I want to share that with you because it kind of gives you insight into who Scott Pruitt is and why he made the decision to resign. Now, first, let me read this. He said, Mr. President, it has been an honor to serve you in the cabinet as administrator of the EPA. Truly, your confidence in me has blessed me personally and enabled me to advance your agenda beyond what anyone anticipated at the beginning of your administration. Well, that is actually quite true. He has made disastrous cuts to the EPA and set it on an absolutely terrible path when it comes to environmental issues. It's actually more the defending corporations against the environment or against environmentalists. So that's what he's done to the EPA. But he continues. Your courage, steadfastness, and resolute commitment to get results for the American people, both with regard to improved environmental outcomes, as well as historical regulatory reform, is in fact occurring at an unprecedented pace. And I thank you for the opportunity to serve you and the American people in helping achieve those ends. Again, notice how his that he of course is kissing Trump's ass, because that's how you get anywhere with Trump. It's no wonder while Pruitt was actually incredibly liked by Trump. Oh yeah, I like that guy. In fact, I talked to him. Out of all the people who were left in the cabinet, Pruitt was Trump's go-to guy. And they would go and they would have discussions. So, well, with him gone, it's going to be interesting who his new friend is going to be, if he's going to have any. Now, he continues. That is, of course, why it's hard for me to advise you that I'm stepping down as administrator of the EPA, effective as July 6th. It is extremely difficult for me to cease serving you in this role, first because I count it as a blessing to be serving you in any capacity, but also because of the transformative work that is occurring. He's got his, obviously his lips firmly on Donald Trump's ass. I just want to serve you in any capacity. Could that be a hint? Maybe. I mean, look, there were recent reports where Pruitt was like, hey, you know, I could take over for Jeff Sessions. If you fire him, I'll be more than happy to take his job. Hint, hint. Give me the job. So, I don't know. If anything, this at least frees him up in order to take over Jeff Sessions' job. The only problem is Jeff Sessions. And, of course, if Donald Trump were to fire Sessions because of the Russia investigation, well, then, well, people are going to ask some questions. Anyway, now, he continues. He said, however, and this is the reason why he left, the unrelenting attacks on me personally, my family, are unprecedented and have taken a sizable toll on all of us. Oh, how sad. Are you sad that people don't like you? They don't like what you're doing to the environment, as well as the unprecedented amount of ethical scandals that you have been involved in? Poor Scott Pruitt. Poor Scott Pruitt. Sad. Now, if all that ass kissing wasn't bad enough, it actually gets worse. He said, my desire in service to you has always been to bless you as you make important decisions for the American people. I believe you are serving as president today because of God's providence. I believe that that same providence brought me into your service. I pray as I have served you that I have blessed you and enabled you to effectively lead the American people. Thank you again, Mr. President, for the honor of serving you, and I wish you Godspeed in all that you put your hand to. Your faithful friend, Scott Pruitt. Wow. Wow. This guy thinks God put Trump into office and therefore led to him getting into office. That level of delusion is just insane. This was an elected official, not to the EPA, of course, but he had served in an elected position before joining the EPA. And it's kind of funny how somebody who thinks, oh no, God put me here, so it's okay, is out there making decisions that essentially destroy, if you believe in that, God's creation. And that would be the environment. But see, they don't believe that way. They think that, oh no. See, God put us in charge of the earth so we can destroy the earth as we see fit for natural resources and for profit. So that's what he believes in. But look, not only does he use God to justify working for Trump and essentially working for the fossil fuel industry, but also uses that to excuse himself for using the agency and the government, taxpayer money, as his own personal piggy bank. Notice there was no apology in that, okay? In fact, he blamed other people for his decision to quit. Oh, no, it's not my fault. I want to serve you, but it's the personal attacks on my family. Oh, it's all their fault. Those people who ceaselessly attack me, it's just taking such a toll on my family. I can't stay here and serve you and your magnificence, Trump. I can't believe he turned himself into a victim. I mean, imagine the mental jujitsu it takes to be so incredibly corrupt and to do so many terrible things that are actually going to put people's lives in danger due to pollution and these possible, poisoning of their water, air, etc. And to say, I'm a victim. I'm the victim here. It's not those people who are being affected by polluting, the pollution and the industrial accidents, oil spills, all that. No, I'm the victim here. Because they were mean to me online. Or they came up to me in a restaurant and asked me to resign. Because they actually give a damn about the environment. It's amazing. And conservatives always want to talk about how liberals have a victim mentality. Oh, you guys are just being a victim. You're snowflakes. Snowflakes. No, if you want to see a snowflake, that's one right there. The whole letter is bizarre. And of course, stuffed with religious bullshit. And completely ignores the amazing level of corruption Pruitt got himself caught doing. I mean, the whole thing is just amazing and bizarre and just... I don't know. I don't know what else to expect, though, from people in the Trump administration who have shown themselves to be completely morally and ethically bankrupt. This is why we got to get these guys out. Look, somebody else is already replacing Pruitt, and he's just as bad. If not, stealing everything that isn't nailed down. But at the end of the day, the policies are going to be the same, and they're going to be disastrous for the future. And that is the real problem here. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.